Ladies and gentlemen, good evening from H.J. Dudley Field. I am Jack Oglesby alongside no one tonight, but that is all right. It is senior night here for the Windsor Wizards, and we're going to get started with those introductions for our seniors here pretty shortly. But while we got some wasted time, we'll go over some stats here. Windsor coming into this game is 5-7 with a .42 win percentage. 2-2 league, fourth in the 4A Northern. They've got one more game after this. They will go on the road for one last game before the postseason. And then Northfield over here is 8-3 with a .73 win percentage, 4-0 and second in 4A Metro. And they have two more games here in their season. We are about to introduce our seniors for the Windsor Wizards lacrosse team, as this is their last home game here.
His future plans include going to Adams State University, where he will play lacrosse next year and major in exercise science. Put your hands together for Jeff Heinrich. Senior is Jake Jackson, a.k.a. Jimmy. He's the son of Ron and Jeannie Jackson. Jake has played with the Vipers, the Copperheads, and the Bulldogs, as well as the Wolfpack. He has so many.
And now we will introduce number 9, Jake Jackson, senior here on the Windsor Wizards.
Put it together for Jake Jackson. Our next honoree is Kenan Larm.
Coming up next, Kenan Larn.
Today here he stands, an accomplished attackman, teammate, and leader on and off the field. Kenan, your parents want you to know that if you show up in life how you've shown up in lacrosse, with character, gratitude, authenticity, and perseverance,
Number 15.
you will achieve. Your family couldn't be prouder of you and are so excited to see what you will accomplish next on your journey. Just remember, if you aren't first, you're last. More words of Ricky Bobby. All right, put it together for Kenan Larm. Your next senior,
Kale Michael up next, number 34.
He's a three-time all-conference wrestler, a two-time state placing wrestler, and his favorite thing about lacrosse is being physical on the field. He will next year be wrestling at Adams State and majoring in kinesiology. Please put your hands together for Kale Michael. Our next honoree is Cam Smith.
Next up is Cam Smith, number 55.
Incredible accomplishments and the remarkable character he consistently displays on and off the field. He is a multi-sport athlete and has enjoyed playing various sports throughout his high school years, including lacrosse, football, and track. During his high school years, he has enjoyed participating in school and club team sports, spending time with friends, and working. He is excited to pursue his degree in business next year and is so grateful for all the support from coaches, friends, and family. Give it up for number 55, Cam Smith. And our final honoree this evening. Put your hands together for Cooper Tyndall.
And our last senior here on the Windsor Wizards, Cooper Tyndall.
Playing lacrosse in second grade, he's been a four-year varsity starter at Windsor. His favorite part of high school lacrosse are the bus rides with the boys. Next fall, Cooper will be moving on to play lacrosse and study business at Canisius University in Buffalo, New York. Cooper wants to thank his parents, his coaches, and his teammates for great memories and all the good times. How about it for number 8, Cooper Tyndall? Ladies and gentlemen, let's give one more great big round of applause for the 2024 group of seniors for the Windsor High School lacrosse program.
And all the seniors will meet at center field with their families. And we got 3 minutes here on the clock until the game will begin. And a few key components for the Windsor Wizards are out today. Number 22, Logan Stevens, is out on concussion protocol. So he is one of their top goal generators and scorers, so it could be interesting to see without him in tonight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to HJ Dudley Field for tonight's contest featuring
And we're going to go ahead and do player introductions as well as the national anthem, and we'll be right back with you here shortly on the WWBN.
and remove cover as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Now let's give the lineups for both teams. First for Northfield, number 1, Michael Phillip. Number 3, Patrick Eastwood. Number 5, Colin O'Rourke. Number 6, Chris Norman. Number 10, Brett Northfield. Number 12, Isaac Copperwood. Number 13, Ezekiel Brown. Number 14, Malcolm Hewitt. Number 20, Tyler Taylor.
Going over our player introductions right now, and
Nighthawks are coached by Joanne, assisted by Sean O'Rourke and Brett Poppleton. And now, ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet. It's time to greet your Windsor Wizards. Number 1, Carter Bailey. Number 8, Cooper Kendall. Number 9, Jake Jackson.
we can expect to see
Number 14, Riley Hushaw.
mostly seniors on the lineup, as it is senior night.
Number 21, Hayden Williamson. Number 24, Kate Saul. Number 27, Gavin Bishop. Number 34, Caleb Michael. And number 55, Cam Smith. The Wizards are coached by Mr. Steve Carson, assisted by Mark Huntsman and John Blue. Good luck to both teams.
Meeting at center. Northfield will win the face-off to start the game. Northfield still with it. Northfield still with it. Back. Chris Norman with it, back behind the net. Send it up, top shelf. Patrick Easterly with it. Try to get a shot off here. Too much traffic. Regroup. Send it back, still with it. Rin Garfield with it. Shot will take a bounce, still in front of the net. Shot, and it'll go just wide. Rebound was loose in the crease. Waiting to see what's going to happen here. I believe it should be Northfield possession. Yes, it will. They'll send it up. Patrick Easterly with it. Send it back. Connor O'Rourke. Back behind the net. Still with it. Send it up. Seeing if they can get anything set up here. Windsor defense keeping them to have to keep the ball moving. Back up. Still with it. Connor O'Rourke. Back down. And we'll have a whistle. And there will be an offsides call here. Windsor with it now. Hayden Williamson getting up close, send it back. Williamson still with it, send it up. Liam Charters with it. Still with it, cradling. Charters, seeing if he can get a shot here. He'll regroup. Back up. Windsor still with it, backing it up, 30-yard line. Set it down. Cooper Tyndall, shot, and it'll go wide. Northfield with it, sending it up. Wide open lane, shot. Oh, and missed opportunity there. Windsor will take over the possession. Carter Bailey with it. Kale Michael with it now. Run up the sideline, past the 50-yard line. Still with it, still in bounds. Send it back. Hayden Williamson, flag on the play. Still going, Hayden Williamson with it. Still going, shot, and a great save. Loose in the crease, another flag. And the play will be blown dead. 2 flags on the play. Loose ball was in the crease. Offsides and a slash. We'll have a 1 minute on number 25 for Northfield. He will have a 1 minute penalty for slashing at number 13, 30 seconds for offsides. Windsor with it now, 2-man advantage. Send it up, back down. Shot, Cooper Tyndall goes wide. They're going to give possession to Windsor here. Northfield does not agree. Windsor still with it, send it back. Liam Charters, send down Cooper Tyndall. Back up. Send down, shot, great save. Off the post, and Windsor will take over possession again. Cooper Tyndall with it. Send it down. Liam Charters with it behind the net. Still with it. Cooper Tyndall back up. Liam Charters shot. Great. Oh, loose ball, and he's able to cover it. Great save. Hunter Thiel with Northfield has made some excellent saves on that penalty kill for Northfield. And I believe that the penalty kill for Northfield will be over now, as their penalty time has expired. And we'll be back to full strength for both teams. And there'll be a quick timeout here taken, I believe, by able to smother the ball in the crease and keep it from going in. Looks like timeout time will expire here. And teams will take their spots once again. Northfield will get the possession off that timeout. Still with it. Reset here, Northfield still with it. Send it down, still with it. Chris Norman with it, back behind the net, pass it over. Ezekiel Brown, back up top shelf. Send it back. Trying to get something set up here. Windsor defense shot, and it'll go wide. Windsor with it. Being chased. Gavin Bishop with it, chasing up the field. And he will lose it. It'll go out of bounds. Possession will go to Northfield as it was slashed out of his net. Northfield with it from their own zone. Going up. And there will be a penalty. There was a slash there. See what happens here. Kennan Alarm will get a penalty here for the Wizards. And that'll put Northfield on the power play. He'll send it up. Still with it, setting something up here. Northfield with it. Shot scores! Chris Norman with an absolutely beautiful shot from point blank range in the crease. Chris Norman will put the Northfield Nighthawks on top of the Wizards by 1. And that will be the opening score here for this game. Windsor with it, midfield. Loose ball. Possession will be given to the Wizards. Pass will go just wide there. Northfield will get it. Just out of reach. Northfield still with it. Chris Norman with it. They'll send it up. Colin O'Rourke. Back down. Back up to O'Rourke. Trying to set something up here. Penalty kill's over for the Wizards. Nice deke there. Another one. Still moving with it. Back up, Norman. Still with it, trying to get a shot off. Point blank range here, it is again, and off the crossbar. Carter Bailey with it now as the Wizards will take over possession from a shot that went off the crossbar for Northfield. Northfield will take it back once again, charge up the field. Dylan Reed, he'll send it back. Just out of reach for Colin O'Rourke. Get a few line changes in. Cooper Tyndall, shot, scores. Great goal by Cooper Tyndall. And he will get the great equalizer here for Windsor. Tie the game 1-1 with 4:39 left in the first quarter. Beautiful shot. Made it look like he was going to pass and did not, obviously. Absolutely beautiful goal. Go ahead for the face-off. Still fighting for it, Northfield. And Windsor will win the face-off. Cooper Tyndall with it. Back up, Liam Charters. Charters still with it, backing up. He'll send it down. Hayden Williamson tries to get a shot off. Or a pass for Cooper Tyndall, and it'll go just wide. Northfield with the possession. Their goaltender will take it up. Shot will just go off the tip of Northfield and out. Possession will be given to Windsor here. Windsor with it, trying to get a shot off. Great save. Hayden Williamson got a great shot off the knee of Hunter. Northfield, send it back. Up, shot, scores! Ezekiel Brown. Ezekiel Brown will put Northfield back on top here with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Back for the faceoff. Northfield will win the faceoff. They'll send it down. Ezekiel with it. He'll send it up. Chris Norman. O'Rourke with it. Northfield still with it. They'll send it up. Try to get a shot off. Scores. Colin O'Rourke. O'Rourke will put Northfield above by 2 now. Score 3-1 in favor of Northfield. 2 minutes, 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. Back for the faceoff. Windsor on the faceoff, quickly lost it. Northfield will take it back. Still with it. Northfield sending it up. Just over 2 minutes left in the first quarter. O'Rourke with it. He'll send it up. Ren Garfield back down. Patrick Esterly with it. Still going. Trying to set things up here. Back behind the net. Send it up. Good pass there for Ezekiel Brown, just not quite able to get it. Windsor will take over possession with 1 minute, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. They'll send it back Carter Bailey with it. He'll loft up the field. It'll be turned over. Ezekiel Brown with it. Going back behind the net. Northfield still with it. Just over a minute left in the first quarter. O'Rourke with it. Send it back for Ren Garfield. He'll send it down. Back up again. O'Rourke. Brown with it, trying to set something up. Back behind the net. O'Rourke with it. O'Rourke still with it. Just over 30 seconds. Too much traffic in front of the net for a shot. Ezekiel Brown up close, shot scores. He will get the second tally of the game. Ezekiel Brown on fire for the Nighthawks, as he is up to 2 goals now, just in the first quarter alone, putting the Nighthawks up by 3. Back to the face-off, 23 seconds left here in the first quarter. Fighting for it, whistle will be blown, Northfield will get possession. Just over 20 seconds, Northfield with it, they'll send it down. Ezekiel Brown with it, back behind the net, 10 seconds on clock and counting. Still going, Ezekiel Brown, and it'll go out of bounds. And that will be the end of the first quarter with the Nighthawks 4, Windsor Wizards 1. That 1 goal for the Wizards coming from number 8, Cooper Tyndall, on a beautiful shot up from up close. Faked pass and was able to get it off and into the net. Likewise, Northfield, number 6, Chris Norman with 1 tally in the game. He got the scoring started in this game. And then we go over number 13, Ezekiel Brown, 2nd goal of the game. And he gets that 2nd tally for Northfield, puts them back in the lead after Cooper Tyndall had gotten that goal. Then back to Colin O'Rourke, he'll get another goal to put the Northfield Nighthawks up by 2. And then after that, we see Ezekiel Brown strike once again for his 2nd goal in this game, in the first quarter rather. And he puts the Nighthawks up by 3 going into this 2nd quarter. Penalty-wise, haven't seen a whole lot. Number 25 for Northfield. We saw a slash on earlier, as well as a offsides on Ezekiel Brown. Windsor not able to convert on that power play, and that will be your first quarter recap. Back for the face-off. Windsor with it. They'll set it up. Cooper Tyndall with it. Windsor trying to get a line change off. Windsor still with it. Riley Hazar. He'll send it up. Kenan Larm with it. Liam Charters. Back at the top. Send it down. Hayden Williamson. Try to get a shot off. Northfield able to knock it loose. Williamson still with it. Back behind the net. Charging up close. Shot scores.
Number 21, Hayden Williamson.
Great goal from around the crease for Hayden Williamson. We'll put the Wizards down by only 2 now. And we will go back for the face-off here. Face-off will be given to Northfield. Northfield will take it. Patrick Esterly with it. He'll send it down. Still with it. Send it up. Up close shot, scores! Isaac Poppleton will put Northfield back on top by 3 again. And we'll go back to the face-off here. They'll line up here. Face-off will be won by Windsor. They'll take it. Tripped up, no flag on the play. Sent it down. Northfield still with it. Goes just loose. It'll go out of bounds here. Possession will be given to Northfield. They'll send it down. Riley Hussar with it. Still with it. Slowing it down 40-yard line, seeing if they can set something up. Riley still with it, taking his time. Getting people set up here. Windsor still with it. Back up. Taking it slow, Liam Charters. Cooper Tyndall with it now. And that shot will go way wide. Windsor will get it. Cooper Tyndall fakes. Can alarm back. Still with it. Hayden Williamson back up. Charters with it. Back down to Williamson. Shot. Scores! Williamson will now be with 2 goals in this game as well. Wizards down by 2 now. 8:42 left in the second quarter. Fighting for the face-off. Windsor will get it, send it back. Still fighting for it. Cooper Tyndall can go out. And they'll give it to Northfield. Northfield will take it back the opposite way. Flag on the play. Believe there'll be a cross check here. Yes, it will. It'll be a cross check on Windsor. And Northfield now will go on the power play with just 8:23 left in the second quarter. Send it down, still with it. Back up. Patrick Esterly down to O'Rourke. Fakes. O'Rourke still with it, 30-yard line. Back down to Esterly. Esterly still with it. Back down. Back up to Esterly. He'll send it down. Ezekiel Brown tried to get a shot off there and went wide off a tip in the crease. Windsor will take over possession once again. They'll send it down. Still with it. Cooper Tyndall fighting for it, and it'll get knocked loose. Excuse me, not Cooper Tyndall, Jake Jackson. Northfield with it now. Still with it. Sending it up. O'Rourke with it. Trying to get something set up here. Back behind the net. Still going with it. Still going with it. Fake. Up top. Esterly with it. Esterly up close shot, and it'll go wide. Possession still with Northfield, though. Ezekiel Brown will take the possession from behind the net. 6:55 and counting in the second quarter. Brown up close shot, scores the hat trick for Brown. Doing that same thing we've seen all game long, up close, back from behind the net, wraparounds, and a beautiful shot from up close will put Nighthawks up by 3 once again. Foul on the face-off. Possession will be given to Windsor. Windsor with it. 6:45 left in the second quarter. Still with it. Dancing, try to gain around. Cooper Tyndall. Riley with it, backing up. 40-yard line, he'll go. Charging up close, up top. Windsor still with it. Send it down. Charters up to Tyndall. Tyndall with it, seeing if he can get a shot off here. Tyndall shot, and it'll go just wide. Possession with Windsor. Williamson with it from behind the net. It'll get knocked loose. Northfield fighting for it. Windsor with it, though. Williamson. From up close, shot, and that'll go wide. High as well. Possession will be given to Northfield, as they were able to beat Windsor to the punch. Northfield with it. Midfield. Send it down into the zone. Poppleton with it. He'll send it up. Ezekiel with it now. Ezekiel Brown still with it. Back behind the net. Send it up top shelf. Northfield still with it. Send it down. Up close. Shot. Loose in the crease. Windsor is able to get it. Carter Bailey is able to dig the ball out of that pile. Ren Garfield now with it, as it'll get turned back over. Up, seeing if he can get a shot off here. He's going to back up, send it up. Esterly with it. Esterly still with it. He'll send it down. Back behind the net. Brown with it. He'll lose it. Regains possession. Send it back up. Esterly with it. Esterly still with it. 35-yard line. Going. Shot, and it'll bounce over the net and wide. Northfield able to get possession here. Brown still with it. He'll pass it over. Sneak. And that'll go wide as well. Windsor will be pushed off sides, however, since it was a push rather than just stepping into it. It'll still go to Windsor. So Windsor still with it. Charters up, 40-yard line. Windsor still with it. Charters. 3 minutes and 45 seconds and counting. Up and goes wide. Not able to get it. Northfield will beat them and get the possession on.
Just like me every night. I beat the balls. 8 times. 8 times I can.
Northfield with it.
It's straight test.
Still with it. Fighting for it. They'll get possession. Dylan Reed. Cradling. 40-yard line. He'll send it down. Poppleton with it. Poppleton still with it. See him get a shot off here. Back behind the net. O'Rourke looking for a shot. Not quite clear. Kale will get a push. Shot and a great save by Carter Bailey. Turned over again. Northfield back with it. Shot. Another great save. Turnover shot. Scores. Chris Norman will get his second tally on the game now. We'll make it 7-3 in favor of Northfield on a turnover. Bailey was able to save it at first and wasn't able to quite hold on as it will trickle out and able to get a goal there. 2 minutes, 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Windsor will win the face-off. They'll send it down. We'll have a whistle on the play. And there will be a timeout taken by Windsor. Looking back at what just happened, obviously Windsor was able to get the possession and they tried to send it up. Pass was blocked and turned over about the 45-yard line. And Northfield wasted 0 time sending it down to the net. Great save by Carter Bailey. It'll rebound. And Northfield able to get that rebound and score. And 2 minutes, 46 seconds left here in the second quarter.
I never fought these games. Wouldn't be me.
Windsor with it. Williamson charging up close. Back down. He'll send it up. Riley Hassar with it. Still with it. Back with Williamson. Williamson trying to get a shot off here. Wide open shot. Scores! Williamson will now get the hat trick for the Wizards. Will make it 7-4 in favor of Northfield. Last 3 goals for Windsor have all been Hayden Williamson. Obviously, the first goal for the Wizards was Cooper Tyndall, opened the scoring for Wizards. Now the last 3 for a total of 4 have all been Hayden Williamson from awesome shots. Face off, won by the Wizards. Actually, never mind, won by Northfield. They'll send it down. Northfield still with it, back behind. Make a change here. O'Rourke with it. Still with it. Waiting to see what's going to happen here. O'Rourke able to get the possession. Esterly with it, 30-yard line. Going. O'Rourke with it now. Down for Brown. Brown with it, it'll get knocked loose. Possession given to Windsor. Williamson will take it from their own 40. Great save. Northfield still with it. Esterly with a great spin move. Send it up top, O'Rourke with it. Esterly. Garfield will take it back. He'll charge. Back for Esterly, O'Rourke. O'Rourke able to keep possession through all that. Jake Jackson will lose his footing there. As O'Rourke, hot feet. Back for O'Rourke. O'Rourke gets a shot off, able to be saved, and that'll actually be the whistle as well. And we're going to halftime. O'Rourke down on the field. He gets up on his own feet without the help of the trainer. Looking like he's just kind of in some discomfort, but able to walk it off. Go ahead and take a look at some things here in the second half. Take a look at the scoring for Northfield first. Second quarter scoring will start with Isaac Poppleton on a great shot from point blank. We'll make it 5-1. After that, we'll see a great shot from Hayden Williamson. We'll make it 5-2. Hayden Williamson again will make it 5-3. Not long after, Ezekiel Brown will get his hat trick for the day, make it 6-3. And Williamson will say nuh-uh, and not long after we'll make it 6-4. Then after that, here in the last roughly 4 minutes, Chris Norman will make it 7-4 in favor of Northfield. Penalties, no penalties on Northfield, whereas Windsor did have a cross-check early on. Northfield not able to convert on that. So we'll go into halftime here. Your score from H.J. Dudley Field is Nighthawks 7, Windsor 4. And we'll be back with you shortly on the Windsor Wizards Broadcasting Network.
Welcome to the Windsor Recreation Center, where we offer a variety of activities and fun. Everything from drop off your children at the child care center so that they can still have just as much fun as you while still learning and spending time with other kids. We also have the best indoor pool in the area with the kids' play area, swimming lanes, and even a huge water slide. For all prices and offers, scan this QR code right here.
At Windsor State Bank, community banking is who we are. We value ongoing relationships, not just one-time transactions. Whether it's personal or business banking, our customers and their needs come first. When you choose Windsor State Bank, your money is invested into the community, providing loans, local support, and jobs, making our community a better place to live. If you're in need of a bank who is simple, helpful, and friendly to work with, then Windsor State Bank is the bank for you. Windsor State Bank, invested in our community, invested in you.
Looking for Windsor's best pizza? There's only one place to go, and that's Pelican Joe's. Locally owned and operated, Pelican Joe's makes for great pizza every time. Pizza isn't their only specialty. They also make wings, salads, and everyone's favorite, pizza rolls. Call Pelican Joe's now.
What's up, brothers? 7-4 game. I'm Cara Priest now, alongside Jack. Just to join you for a couple minutes to see how you were, talking about yourself.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I think you need a friend once in a while.
That hurts.
Friendship. No, friendship is never a bad thing.
Yeah.
You might have multiple friends or no friends, but
Either way.
Friendship matters. But that's all I have. But special teams, just remember, special teams, special plays, special players is going to win this game for these Wizards right here. Special players, man. Senior night, you got to get those 6 special players.
Definitely. And, I mean, you've been here this whole time. What do you think first half thoughts?
I think the rotations are slow on the defensive side, which is a really big thing. I've learned from Lacrosse, if you don't rotate, they're going to get an open shot on goal.
Well, and that's definitely what we've seen here for Northfield a lot is a lot of those goals they're getting are coming on rotation errors.
Yeah, but I think the boys are motivated. Senior night dub. I don't think any of our teams this year have lost senior night. So there's
Could be a first.
Could be a first if they don't get their act right.
Definitely. And play is beginning again. Cooper Tyndall with it.
No, okay. I didn't know if you wanted me to leave.
You can stay.
I'll stay for you. I'll be your new announcer, but I'm Cara Priest if you guys don't know me. Girls soccer, boys basketball, anything you think of. That's me. That's Liam Charters, right? Oh, what a shot.
That is Liam Charters, and he will get a goal.
See, once I step up here and start announcing, everything goes our way.
Right. Windsor will now be down by 2. 11 minutes and 27 seconds. That goal comes just 33 seconds into the second half.
Hey, fast plays, man. Fast plays. But, Windsor got to take advantage of every opportunity they have on the offensive end. If they want a chance to win this game, they have to have to click on the offensive end, not like the Eagles last night, Jack.
Yeah, we don't talk about the Eagles last night.
It was a good game, I heard. Oh, that's a long pull.
Northfield with it, shot, great save by Carter Bailey.
It's a sophomore. Carter Bailey is just so talented for his senior year. For him will go really good for him.
Right, and he's got he's still got 2 more years ahead of him here in the high school at least, and already very, very good at what he
I
does.
had 2 more years left of high school.
I don't. Cooper Tyndall with it.
You'll realize, Jack. You'll realize.
Well, we'll whistle on the play. Be turned over to Northfield on an offsides. Northfield with it, back behind on their own side.
Man, just a little miscommunication errors from the Wizards right there. Just going to cost them in these moments. Northfield, a really good team, coming in 8-3. One of the best, I would say, in the state right now. As you heard, Northfield's a good soccer program. Had a good basketball team this year. Both boys basketball almost winning a state championship alongside the girls. But boys soccer, I'm so glad I never got to play them as a soccer player. They're way too good. You know.
O'Rourke with it. He'll send it up. Esterly back down for Garfield. Back with Norman. Back behind the net again. He'll send it up. Back with Esterly again, trying to get a shot off. And it'll go just wide. Carter Bailey went for it. Possession will be given to Wizards. Almost a turnover there, but
Forgot something.
yep, there is a turnover there. Number 6, and
Good
it'll go
save.
just wide, luckily for the Wizards. Kale had it and lost it. We'll have an injury.
Yeah, but
Northfield player is down on the field. He looks like he's in quite a bit of pain. An illegal body check will be given to Windsor. Number 9, Jake Jackson, will get an illegal body check, unreleasable.
That's one of those silly mistakes from right there from the Wizards, especially just a legal body check. That's how you start the emotions from both sides.
That illegal body check is a 2-minute power play.
Jack, too much hockey, buddy.
It'll be a 2-minute man advantage.
Thank you.
For Northfield, and that was Chris Norman who was down. He looks to be all right now.
He looks like a dog. He got that dog energy, you know. He's upright after a legal body check, especially. Hats off and kudos to him.
And they'll go on the man advantage, and as a reminder, it's unreleasable, meaning if the Northfield Nighthawks do score, unlike hockey, they will not be able to release Jake Jackson until the 2 minutes is over. We'll have a flag on the play.
Holy cow, literally.
That was a body check and a half. All right, there is some talk happening on the field. Colin O'Rourke will go in for that check. And you could hear the ref from up here saying, 1 more and you're out.
Northfield's coach.
Was that for Northfield's coach?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell if it was for the coach or O'Rourke, but and it'll be
That's a good thing for the Wizards right there.
It'll
Legal
be
body check.
another illegal body check, this time on Northfield, on Colin O'Rourke.
Ooh.
Okay. We got some words being said down from the Northfield end.
He just put the coach and head assistant coach where he's supposed to be, assisting, not the head.
One of the coaches was talking a little bit, and that ref flat out just he wasted no energy saying that you are not the head coach.
He put it straight into his mind.
So obviously there are some words being said down on the Northfield end that we I can't quite hear from up here. I can clearly hear the refs.
He's not happy. That's all I gotta say. It's
Right,
not-
they're-
I can hear some of it. It's not nice words.
Right, definitely.
Broadcast legal words. Let's just-
Yeah, not YouTube monetization safe.
We don't want to get the YouTube channel kicked out when Voss is not here. That would be bad.
Cooper Tyndall shot, and
that's
it'll
good.
go
Oh,
wide.
that's good.
Still with it, though. Keeps him bound. Charters up top.
I look at Williamson right here. He's been on fire as of late.
Williamson, he'll send it back.
Oh, it's open. That's too
Wide open. Cooper Tyndall shot.
Oh.
Great save. And they'll send it up. Both teams are going to be even strength right now.
Dang.
Northfield with it. About a minute left, roughly, on Windsor's penalty. Northfield will still be in for about a minute and 30.
No, Windsor's penalty is still going on. They still have like 30 seconds or 40.
Both penalties are irreleasable, including Northfield's new one. Northfield up, they'll send it wide open.
And you can see the extra motivation in this Windsor group now. After taking a body shot like that, Michael, strongest person on this team, no doubt. He will take a hit and put the other person in the ground.
Right, and you saw that very clearly.
Yeah, it looked like Michael gave that nasty hit, but it was actually the Northfield player trying to make that hit.
And Windsor's penalty will expire.
That's a goal. Oh.
That'll go out.
Whose ball? Whose ball? Whose ball?
The ball will be given to Windsor here. Windsor's penalty is over for the body check.
And I heard 6-on-4 from the Windsor coaches. So if they can get one more goal before these irreleasable penalties, I mean, Windsor's sitting in a bright spot against this 8-3 Northfield team.
Definitely, and probably roughly, I'd say 30-ish seconds remaining on Northfield's penalty.
Start the
Penalty.
clock. They finally started the clock.
Charter with it. He'll send it. Shot. And it'll be blocked in traffic. Northfield with it. It'll go out.
Oh, wow, what a snag. Oh, just a heave. Holy
Northfield
cow.
with it still.
That's one heck of a pass. You can't.
That was a great pass. Brown with it. He's got a hat trick in this game already.
He's been good, really. We're going to put Gavin Bishop, a really good defenseman, on him.
Slowing it down. O'Rourke with it now. Penalties for Northfield have expired. It is now even strength for both teams. Fighting for it. Still loose. Still
He's going
loose.
to get the ball.
Northfield will take it. They'll lose it, and it'll go out.
Here we go.
Windsor with it. They'll send it up. Charters. He'll send it down to Williamson. Back up.
Got to find a way to get Tyndall going. Cooper Tyndall, senior, who's going to Canesa in Buffalo, New York for lacrosse. D1.
Pretty cool. Cooper Tyndall with it. He'll back it up. 35-yard line. See if they can get something going here. Cooper Tyndall maybe getting a shot off here. Nope, he'll back up again.
A little bit of a fake pass.
And Tyndall still with it. Background shot, and it'll go off the goalie's stick, I believe. Northfield will get the possession here on a sprawling save.
Better be thinking of his little goalkeeper stick right there. Saved his. Who knows a pull that short action? Ooh.
O'Rourke will get
Oh, he's open.
a little cross check,
Smack
but it
that.
is a wide open net. O'Rourke, he'll get knocked loose. Still with it. Fighting through traffic. He'll send it up. Top shelf. Esterly. Back down for Garfield. Garfield with it again. He'll send it back up to Esterly, who will send it over to Brown. Brown down to O'Rourke, back to Brown. Looking for a shot here. Brown. He'll back it up, 30-yard line, still with it. O'Rourke rotating. Back down, wide open. He'll send it back behind the net.
Good D, good D.
Norman with it. He'll have to back up, and it'll be turned over. Windsor with it. They'll charge down the field.
No Tyndall. Tyndall's taking a quick, like, 30-second rester. We'll be back hopefully shortly. Here he comes. The great Cooper Tyndall, 4-year starter. Oh.
Loose in the crease, and
Well,
it'll
they're gonna
get
get a-
saved. There is a flag on the play.
Uh-oh.
We'll see what happens here.
I think it's a little cross
It's a
check.
cross
to the
check.
head. Yeah, he did kind of get him in the head neck area. So that's a really dangerous spot right there. Number
14. Malcolm
Hewitt.
Hewitt will go into the box.
And here comes the extra man for the Wizards. As it will be number 14, Keenum Larm. 14, Keenum Larm. I meant Riley Husker. My bad. It's a
Cooper
shot.
Tyndall shot, and a great save. He'll send it up.
Uh-oh.
Northfield. Brown with it. Charging. He'll back up, dance a little bit. Henry Stelleth with it. He'll send it back down to Brown.
Ugh.
O'Rourke. Still with it.
Timeout. Oh, offs.
Offsides.
Oh, very costly mistake right there for the Nighthawks. Player just entered on the wrong way.
Yeah, and it'll be turned over.
Oh, someone.
He's
oh.
going down wide open. Shot, and it'll go wide. He scooped that up, and it went out, and it is out of the stadium. Windsor with it. Halianson. Cooper Tyndall.
He's got to get one. If he gets one, he'll get another. Oh.
Tyndall, and will go off the goaltender and out, and that one leaves the stadium as well. Losing all sorts of money.
Almost. No.
Nope, it's still in.
It's rolling about that back fence. It stopped. Respect.
And we'll have a whistle yet again. Penalty
No,
kill.
I think it's a timeout. Or
Penalty kill for Northfield will be expired. Northfield will go ahead and take a timeout. And both teams will be back to even strength as we have 3 minutes and 16 seconds left here in the third quarter. 7-5 in favor of the Nighthawks. And we'll go ahead and take a quick little break here. Alrighty, and the teams will take their spots on the field once again. After that timeout, 3:16 left here in the third quarter.
Let's get it. Let's get it. 15 minutes left basically in a game.
That coach is still getting warnings from the one ref. I mean, it is only that ref.
They got future
That is
old beef. I don't know.
been giving him some beef, that's for sure. Northfield with it, they'll send it.
Well, this is a good thing for the Wizards, honestly. I mean, if they go on to lose this game, it means they can handle or compete with one of the top teams in the state.
Well, I mean, Northfield is a very
Oh, my
scores. He lost his glove and still scored. Chris Norman will get his hat trick on the game.
Oh, my. Uh-oh.
Northfield now has 2 players with a hat trick in this evening's game. Windsor with 1 hat trick being Hayden Williamson. But as I was saying, Northfield is a very, very good team. They managed to beat Cheyenne Mountain, granted in a double overtime. However,
A win's a win.
you're right. I mean, a win's a win. It was double overtime, but I mean, a win's a win, and they were able to pull it off. And obviously, we know that Cheyenne Mountain is not an easy team to win
I'm
against.
going to be honest. Cheyenne Mountain will probably go down in lacrosse history as one of the most dominant programs.
They have a really good program, and they're a really good team.
I was at that school for soccer playoffs, and we just walked through their halls, and there's so many lacrosse state championships from the past 10 years. I think around 7.
And it wouldn't surprise me if they get an 8th.
They most definitely could get an 8th. The way they've played, they play Florida teams. They play all these. Oh, my gosh.
Great save there from a shot of Cooper Tyndall.
It's all right.
Just over a minute, 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Windsor still down by 3. Ball's loose. Whistle will be blown.
Another offsides call.
Northfield taking some beatings on the offside call, that's for sure.
The coach is still complaining. I mean, at just one point where you just say, hey, maybe you're right.
There's the flag.
There's a flag.
The
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
the sideline ref threw a flag, and I can only assume that it is possibly on the coach, but we'll
Oh, my gosh.
we'll find out. That's
Jeez. That should be something. I mean,
and we'll have the whistle here from that flag as Northfield will finally get a touch on it. We'll see what's happening here. I'm gonna take off my headset for a second so I can hear what he says.
can you hear from up here?
We have an offsides technical foul
Technical foul.
for an offsides.
Huh.
And that was, I thought that was on, yeah, it is on Northfield. Number 5, Colin O'Rourke will go in the box again. He's have 2 penalties in this game now.
There's a shot goal.
I was writing it down, and I don't know who got it, but I want to say, yeah, it was Cooper Tyndall. Yes, indeed, it was Cooper Tyndall. He'll get the goal there. Cooper Tyndall now with 2 goals in the game. We'll make it 6-8 in favor of the Nighthawks.
I just lost 4 connections, but man.
Back for the face-off, and Northfield will take it.
45 seconds left.
And counting. O'Rourke now out of the box as the Wizards were able to convert on that man advantage.
Good D. Goodbye to senior. Look at that.
Brown dancing. He'll send it back up. O'Rourke with it. Looking for a shot. He'll spin.
Good D. Look at this defense by Windsor.
Defense right now holding him out to the
No goals. No
25-yard
goals.
line.
No.
Uh-oh. I thought there was going to be a shot there.
There could be possibly 127 on the.
Brown would have gone high anyways, but Bailey will get the save. And the time will expire, folks, for the third quarter. Going into the fourth quarter, your Windsor Wizards are down by 2. Nighthawks 8 to Wizards 6. Looking at scoring here, only 1 goal for the Nighthawks in this quarter, coming from Chris Norman. Get them their 8th on a beautiful shot. And then we take a look here at Windsor Wizards. Number 16, Liam Charters will get a goal pretty early on, as well as Cooper Tyndall on that power play, or rather man advantage for the Wizards. Penalty-wise, definitely a very active quarter for penalties. We saw Jake Jackson go in for an illegal body check, and then not long after, we saw Colin O'Rourke go in for an illegal body check as well. And then we also saw Colin O'Rourke getting offsides there as well in the third quarter. So we will go into the fourth quarter here. 12 minutes on the clock. Teams will take their spots for the face-off.
Wizard only needs 2 goals to tie.
2 goals to tie.
3 to win. Or maybe more. What? Wow.
Face-off
Will be Windsor's ball.
will go to Windsor. Northfield had it, and there was some slashing going on. They'll give it to Windsor. They will charge it up towards the net. Cooper Tyndall will send it up top shelf.
There's got to be a little bit of urgency for this team.
Liam Charters. Cradling. See if he dekes. He will get knocked down. And Northfield will get the possession here.
Get the stiff arm.
With a whistle. A flag from Windsor's coach now getting in trouble. The same ref that has been causing some beef with the Northfield coach is now causing some drama with the Windsor coach. There was a flag from that far side, and the ref flat out said, "Enough, I'm right here."
Well, they're discussing it, so Windsor coaches might be in the right here. You know, to explain like, hey.
We'll
like,
see, here's
what
the
heck?
call. Okay, there'll be a slash call against the Wizards, number 16, Liam Charters. I believe will go in for the slash.
Interesting they discussed it and everything, and still usually don't see discussion unless there's controversy about the call.
I want to assume, but Obviously, I can only assume so much, but I want to say that there was possibly some stuff going on with the coach that could have been the reason. There was some discussion happening. You know, obviously you can hear extremely clearly from up here. The ref certainly does not have a quiet voice. We'll say that much.
Well, he has been getting a little bit harassed all night, so he has a right to voice his frustrations.
Right. He's the only ref I'm able to hear, quite frankly.
So true.
All the others I can't hear. The refs will go back to the score table. We have more penalties, possibly. The coaches are talking with the ref now. Both coaches are talking with the refs.
Be like, hey, we're done with this.
That,
Stop doing it.
That's definitely what it seems like. There's no indication of any penalty here. Rather, maybe just a talk, saying we've had enough. You guys are voicing your opinions, but in ultimate, we are the refs, and we control this game, and you do not.
They basically just him. We do not care what you have to say about this.
Definitely, and I think the Northfield coach just walked away, still talking with the Windsor coach that was getting yelled at. Clock is sitting at 11:22.
Might spend all night being here. I'm just kidding.
Looks like they'll finally do this, and Northfield will have a man advantage off that Liam Charter slash.
We'll see.
Still waiting.
I don't know what this.
Oh, the Carter Bailey is talking with the ref down by his net. That's what it was. And now that he's done talking, they will go ahead and give the okay for play to resume.
I don't know what Carter Baylor is saying. He was on the completely other side of the field.
Definitely. And Northfield with it. They'll send it back. Brown with it. He'll send it up top shelf. Shot goes wide.
And this is where Windsor cannot allow a goal at all. Just like anything that comes to the net, you have to save if you're Carter Bailey. This is crunch time.
Definitely, with only 11 minutes left in this game. Shot. It'll go loose. Still loose.
Oh.
Still loose.
There's Jake Jackson. Save the day.
And a turnover.
Oh, no.
Brown with it. Up close shot. Scores!
That might be the dagger.
Brown with 4 goals in this game now will add a tally to make it 6-9 in favor of the Nighthawks.
And if you're Windsor right now, the silly mistakes in the backfield is gonna cost them this game if they don't fix it in this next 10:49. But you need 3 goals to at least have a chance in this game.
Right, 3 goals just to tie, and with Northfield being hot right now, certainly could be more than 3 in the end. Windsor with it, though. They are back behind the net, sending it up, top shelf. Riley Hassar with it. A nice fake transfer there. He'll stay with it, though. Hassar still with it, taking some slashes. He'll get a cross check. No call.
He's got to find Hayden Williamson or Cooper Tyndall at least.
Williamson will finally be
There you go.
open.
Gave him too much space.
He'll dance. Shot. And it'll go wide. Williamson not able to convert on that.
They're just shooting to shoot at this point. Just try to get something on that.
That's definitely, I think that's the strategy at this point.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. No call.
And scores!
That.
Holy cow.
Okay.
That's a man right there. That's a whole grown man.
That was crazy. Kenan Larm with that goal. He knocks down not 1, but 2 players and gets a straight shot at the goal. There was no call. The refs are talking.
There's no foul right there. I mean, they tried to hit him.
Right. Defense, obviously, and the refs will not talk anymore. So that goal will stick, luckily, for the Windsor Wizards.
That's
Windsor now only down by 2, excuse me.
That's a great goal. That's just a whole thing.
Possession goes to Northfield off the
Woo!
face-off.
Can't get my head over that.
I know, that was crazy. I mean,
That's like Cale McCarr the other night, just going 190 feet all the way to the crease for the Avalanche last night.
definitely.
See that? Holy cow! That's just It's impressive.
It's impressive for sure. And just everybody in his way is no factor.
And there's still 9 minutes left in this game. I mean, anything can happen in 9 minutes. But Windsor is getting in a better position to have a chance to upset on senior night.
Definitely. Esterly with it. Northfield with it in the Windsor zone. He'll send it down, still with it.
They just got to get the ball right here. Carter Bailey needs to make a really good save.
Brown with it, which he's got 4 goals on the night. He'll send it back. Back down.
Good D.
Esterly will send it up. See if we can get a shot
no.
here. Shot scores! Number 6, Chris Norman. Chris Norman will get his, not first, not second, not third, but his 4th of the game.
That's another late defensive rotation right there for the Wizards.
Right, they had to get that ball out of the zone, and they could not get a turnover. Possession goes to Northfield.
False start on Windsor. Can't catch a break.
That is probably, I mean, no joke, probably the sixth false start for Windsor on the faceoffs. Northfield with it. 8 minutes, 30 seconds and counting in this game. Windsor down by 3 once more. They'll send it up top shelf. Esterly with it. Esterly still with it, slowing things down. That's all right. 8 minutes and counting. Obviously, trying to waste some time here.
Yeah, no shot clock or anything.
Right. O'Rourke with it. He'll spin and backtrack. Slowing it down once more. Poppleton with it. Still with it. See if he gets a shot off shot. And it'll go wide. Northfield will beat Windsor to the chase, though, and we'll get the ball once more. Chris Norman with it. He'll send it up top shelf for number 10, Rin Garfield. He'll send it down for Brown. Brown back to Garfield.
And if you remember correctly, Windsor was in this position against Holy Family and got to that tied score, but left too much time for Holy Family to win the game.
Right. And I think that's what Northfield's strategy is right now, is to tick that clock down and waste as much time as possible. Brown with it. He'll send it up.
There's got to be some
O'Rourke.
urgency on this Windsor team.
Shot scores! O'Rourke will score and get his 2nd of the game. We'll make it 11-7. Windsor now down by 4, which is the most they've been down by in this game yet far. With 7 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock, it is do or die for Windsor at this point, and there is no question about it, right, Carter?
Yeah, no question. It's a do or die moment. I think this next goal is the goal that could decide a lot. And if Windsor gets that next goal, they still have that chance. But if Northfield does, it could be well over for the Wizards.
Right, a 5-goal lead is a lot for 6 minutes. And back to what we were talking about, Northfield looks to be slowing it down again, you know, with that strategy of waste as much time as humanly possible without getting a delay of game.
Yeah, I don't know. Clock's ticking.
Esterly with it. He'll send it down. Brown down in the bottom left. Got O'Rourke out there as well. A lot of Northfield's top players in this game. Send it up, shot, and it'll go wide. Norman sends it just wide of the crease. Even though it did look like Brown beat Windsor to the chase, the possession will be given to Windsor. Kale Mike will take it.
I don't know. I don't think the ref saw the guy behind him. Oh, no.
Michael will turn it over. And it'll be given to Northfield. Brown, he'll send it up. Shot, scores. Number 12, Isaac Poppleton, with his second of the game. All sorts of seconds and thirds and fourths coming up on this roster right now. 12-12. Isn't that a lucky number? Poppleton, number 12, will get the 12th goal for Northfield.
Windsor just looks defeated at this point. I mean,
it is a 5-goal deficit with 6 minutes on the clock. That means you need a little under a goal a minute, which could be very hard to overcome, especially with Northfield's ability to just slow it down and have the ball most of the time. Windsor with it, though. Let's see if they can get.
This is urgency right here. Gotta go, gotta go.
Can't help to think, but Windsor is missing one of their top players, Logan Stevens. Like I said earlier in pregame, he is out on concussion protocol, and he's one of their top players. He's one of their top goal generators. He's a sophomore as well, and he's fast and able to get goals generated, and he's not out there tonight. Can't help but wonder if that might be a reason for the downfall.
No, I still think you have your two best scorers right here. I think they've had Cooper Tyndall really well marked this entire game. Hayden Williamson has done his thing, but, you know, if you need to win games, you have to get both of those players scoring.
Right.
Especially
and
Cooper
Hayden Williamson is an absolutely amazing player.
He absolutely is.
And the fact that Northfield's able to shut him down is amazing. Cooper Tyndall with it. He'll send it up.
Man.
Back for Charters. 4 minutes and ticking, which now means the Wizards need more than a goal a minute.
It's possible.
Tyndall.
I mean, it's really possible.
It is possible. And
especially with that face-off.
And we've seen it here in this game, too.
Yeah, you just got to go. I mean.
Top shelf. Charters with it. Try to get a shot off. Too much traffic. He'll back up. 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Shot, and it'll be saved. Northfield holding on to it. 4 minutes and counting.
This one's looking to die down. I mean.
Now that Northfield has possession, it is a.
Good by Hayden Williams.
It'll go out, though. But definitely, now that Northfield, 4 minutes, you gotta get something going here. Northfield with a check, not able to get it loose. He'll kick it. He's Brown able to beat. Still with it. Northfield just out of reach. Poppleton was there for it. Not quite. We'll have a timeout here taken by Northfield, although they are up by 5, which is kind of surprising why they're taking it. They might just be taking it for a defensive strategy.
I'd just be like, yo, we're up 5. Welcome back. Windsor down 5. Not looking good for senior night.
3 minutes, 45 seconds. Left in this game. game.
Just
Northfield with it, back behind the net. Northfield still with it, 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Poppleton with it, he'll send it.
if I'm just Northfield, I'm just playing keep away. There's no point
And
to score.
That's
I'm moving
that's
tonight.
what it seems like they're trying to do as well, is just waste time. So for Windsor at this point, it becomes a try to get it and get going. Poppleton with it. 20-yard line, 3 minutes and counting. Over to Brown. Surprised we didn't see a shot there.
Just by the way, for people who are
Brown, here we go. He'll back it up though.
can I promote real quick? Thank you. Next, on Wednesday, May 1st, girls play Holy Family. Girls looking to clinch the conference for the, not once, not twice, but 10th straight time. 98-0-1 in that 10-year span against conference opponents. About to make it 99 against the Holy Family Tigers. That game will be on Wednesday night. Who's on the call? Oh, I'm on the call. I forgot. But yeah, it should be a really good game. I mean, Holy Family and the Windsor, if you know the Windsor Holy Family rivalry, that it will be a good game no matter what the records are. But catch us Wednesday too, because we don't think we're gonna.
And there's a flag on the play. Sorry for interrupting you.
No, you're good. I mean, that's gonna be a slash, I'm guessing.
See what the signal here is from the far side referee.
Hey, the Nuggets play tonight. Looking to clinch out that series against the Lakers.
It is a delay of game on number 13, Ezekiel Brown, for the delay of game. Will put Windsor on the main advantage for 30 seconds in the last 2 minutes of this frame.
Okay, almost 155. I mean, if they even want a slight chance. I mean, goal, get the ball back, goal. That would be the
Windsor with it.
Oh, it's
Gets
not.
knocked loose.
Oh, this might.
Great opportunity for Williamson here. He backs it up. Still a great opportunity. He'll pass it over. Cooper Tyndall with it. 1 minute, 38 seconds. Shot, and it'll go wide.
Yeah, I know this might be the end.
And
Good move by Tyndall. Just loses it. Northfield's guarded him so well tonight.
right, you come into this game knowing that Tyndall is an amazing player, and defense on him has been superb.
Good word.
Fancy words.
Fancy word.
Hayden
Oh my
Williamson,
gosh.
absolute rocket.
Hey, so hear me out. 20 seconds. 15 seconds in a dream. You're going to have, if you're Gavin Bishop in this face-off right now, I'm getting the face-off and just charging the net. You know, you have nothing to lose at this point, right?
Right, Hayden Williamson, 4th goal now in this game. Two
He's on fire this
players with 4 goals in this game. Hayden Williamson for Windsor, and number 13, Ezekiel Brown for Northfield, both with 4 goals. We've seen multiple hat tricks as well as 2 goals.
And there's the win by, maybe by Gavin. Come on,
And
Gavin.
still fighting for that face-off.
No, I
The
don't think.
Northfield's with it. Windsor will get it. 1 minute on the clock in this game.
Gotta
Windsor
go,
down
gotta
by
go, we gotta
4.
go.
Northfield is with it, and they're just going to hold it. And timeout will be taken here by Northfield. Oh, sorry, Wizards. Wizards will take a timeout here with 52.2 seconds left
I don't
in
know.
this game.
I want to say there's a chance, but I don't know. 52 seconds is not a lot.
For 4 goals, we would have to be on top of it.
That's a lot of math that I'm not willing to do.
Yeah, no. It'd be a little more than one goal every 25 seconds. Probably a goal every 20
Maybe
seconds.
17.
And very hard for the Wizards to do.
That's strange. That's very strange. Because Dirty Joe. You say it's a 7-day showering.
Windsor will take 50 seconds on the clock.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Hayden Williamson. Tyndall, they'll lose it. Fighting for it.
Yeah, no, I think it's over.
Clock will hit 30 seconds. Windsor's still fighting. They have said, we may be down by 4, but we're not giving up.
Well, I think it's time to give up their 17 seconds.
Northfield maybe even getting another opportunity here.
I wouldn't shoot if I'm Northfield. That just causes problems.
Right.
And we don't need problems. It's like
We've we've already got some problems that have brewed in this game with the coaches, and that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. Your Windsor Wizards will fall to the Northfield Nighthawks, 8-12. Your final here from H.J. Dudley Field, senior night and the last home game of regulation season for the Wizards. Got to say, great job, Northfield. They played a great game.
For sure.
And we're going to go ahead and sign off. I want to give a huge shout out to Mr. Mike Bassa. I know you're listening. You're the reason all this can happen, and without you, obviously, it wouldn't be possible. Huge thank you to Alex Mezek as well, and Arthur Scott, Logan Bennington, and Carter Priest
Hi, guys.
for this amazing game as well. So thank you guys all. I am Jack Oglesby alongside Carter Priest. Your final here from H.J. Dudley Field. Nighthawks 12, Wizards 8, and we will see you on Wednesday for girls soccer. Good night and drive safe.